Oh, hey everybody, Bruce Beaty here, your business coach. Just want to visit with you a little bit about the creation of your vision. So we're going to look down the road about 10 years and create your vision statement. This is part two of our installment on creating your roadmap to success. So what I'd like to do is just share with you a couple things here. So first of all, we're going to go back to our workbook. This workbook is called Set Meaningful Goals, and it's really designed to go along with the producer's roadmap. And the meaningful goals, when we look 10 years down the road, we really want to focus on creating words that are powerful and descriptive, that really enhances the dream or the overall what you might even call hallucinations, right? About where we're going to be 10 years down the road. And really the goal is to bring structure to the conversation. So back here on the roadmap, we're on the second section here. Our last training was on creating a mission statement. Hope you enjoyed that today, really focusing on the vision. Fast forward 10 years down the road, where do you see yourself in each of these six different areas? Those six different areas are revenue and profitability. What are you bringing in the door, and what are you going to be taking home 10 years from now? Who's your team? How many people are on your team? Who specifically, you may already know who you want to be involved at this point, is going to be on the team to construct the business that you're going to have 10 years from now. And perhaps there are roles that are going to be necessary that you don't know those individuals yet. Those roles haven't been created. But so use your imagination here. What's it going to look like to have the team that gets you to where you want to be? Education and experiences. Are there any classes you need to take? Do you need to work on a designation or a skill set? Are there some courses that you can or should be taking? For example, when it comes to education, a lot of people in our industry will pursue a designation. One I highly recommend is the RICP through the American College. That's a Retirement Income Certified Professional. Or you might want to take on the CFP, a very challenging test, a good program, or the CHFC. There's a lot of them out there. I like the American College ones because they're accredited. The college is well established. But there may be some other things. Maybe you want to be in the NSSA program to become a Social Security expert, or perhaps you identified you could be a stronger closer. You want to take some sales training courses, those types of things. Um, Really creating an avatar of who your ideal client is. What's that person look like? Maybe what industry are they from? And don't think about this just from who's got the most assets, although that could be your answer. It doesn't have to be. Who do you really enjoy working with? What type of person? Create that ideal client, and this will inform a lot of the work you do going forward, such as client segmentation and things like that. But spend a lot of time really thinking through who's going to show up that's going to be joyful for you to work with. It helps you accomplish the objectives, the revenue and profitability, and other goals that you set out. Think about a service model. What kind of service impact are you going to want to create? You'll see in the lesson here, they talk about a Ritz-Carlton service model. I've worked with producers who they set out with a goal to create a Disney type experience, whatever your thing is. And think about something that's meaningful to you, some interaction you've had perhaps with, organization or individuals outside of our industry that has really created a positive impact in the way that you view that business, and really think through what type of service model you'd like to create. The last one, and what should be a really fun one, is the life role integration. And simply said, how does your bucket list show up on your 10-year vision? What are the things that you really want to do in your life that are outside of just generating the money and growing the business? But what is it that is kind of your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, if you will? What is it from your bucket list that can populate this area of your plan, the 10-year vision? So with that, I hope you're enjoying working through our producer's roadmap, and this is another lesson you can work on. I encourage you to do a little bit of battle with it, do the work, arm wrestle with it, own it. Is the answers that you're coming up with, are those answers truly reflective of who you are and where you want to go, or does it not feel right? And do you want to continue to wrestle with that? As always, I encourage you to bring these conversations to our weekly or biweekly coaching calls. Absolutely, love to help people work through these types of activities, come up with their own unique roadmap to success. So thanks for listening in on our creation of the 10-year vision, and we'll look forward to our next training. Thank you.